Hello everyone, it's Perry again. Welcome to Authentic Life Tarot, and today I'm going to be doing a reading. I believe I decided on doing Divine Masculine energies for this upcoming full moon on May 7th of 2020. This is actually going to be the last supermoon of this year, so I thought it would be nice to be able to see what kind of energies that we're going to be dealing with here in the Divine Masculine Collective. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get kind of an overall just energy card from my Crystal Mandala Oracle deck, just so Spirit can kind of let us know kind of what this general reading is going to be about. Just like with any other general reading, you want to make sure you realize that it's not just for you, it's for a whole bunch of different people. So the energies that come in may not necessarily be just yours. It could be another group of either light workers or twin flames or anything like that. So let's just get a overall card here for some energies. Spirit would like to let us know about energies for Divine Masculine for the collective for the upcoming full moon on May 7th. Just coming up here fairly quickly. All right. Let's see what we have here. We have read the energy. So to me, that lets me know that Divine Masculine probably should be focusing a little bit more on some of his Divine Feminine traits. In other words, if he can try and hone in on some of his feminine traits, he will be able to read the energies that are being given off by the universe a little bit better. He opens that part of himself up, which he has. He just has to find it. So that's good. I like that card. We are going to go ahead now and get just some general energies that are going to be out there during the full moon for the Divine Masculine Collective. As always, there will be Divine Feminine things that come in here. Most of the time, I'll say the Divine Feminines are the ones who are going to be watching videos like this. So most of the time, you're watching them for your Divine Masculine to see either what's going on with him because he's not sharing that with you, or maybe you're not in a state that you're even communicating with him yet. Maybe you haven't met them yet. So let's see what kind of energies we're going to be working with this upcoming full moon. I'm going to get from this deck 4 cards. I'm going to take the one that flipped up, which is the 5 of Pentacles. I'm going to ask for 3 more cards here. We can get some of those to give us some of the energies that are going to be coming up. I know Divine Feminines that are out there that maybe aren't in union, or maybe even they've met their Divine Masculine, but maybe their Divine Masculine doesn't realize they're a Divine Masculine, which a lot of times happens. We'll see here. I don't read reversals. We have 9 of Swords. So we have some Pentacles, Wands, and Swords here coming out. I'll go into a little bit about meaning behind all this here in a second when I get some clarifying cards. We're going to get one more card from this deck, just as an overall feeling of energies. Oh, one of my favorite cards. So we have the 4 of Wands, which is essentially a card of everything's going to work out in your favor. So it's talking about, we'll get there. Sorry, there's a lot that goes into that, but we'll get there. And sorry, I usually will turn over this last card here as kind of an overall energy, which we have the Six of Wands. So I'm just looking at my numbers as we have a 5. So we have a 2, a 5, a 6, and a 4. And all different suits. They're from different, all 4 different suits is what I'm saying. So there's different energies all the way around. Right now I'm gonna grab this deck here, and we're going to ask for some clarifying cards for this 5 of Pentacles here for the energies for the upcoming full moon. So shuffle a few times here, or maybe not. It's my favorite. Ask for a clarifying card here for the 5 of Pentacles. Let's go ahead and do that. And also this full moon is, I believe, in Scorpio, so that's, well, depending on who you are, that can be a good thing. It's just quick energies, a lot coming in quickly, lots of decisions to be made, different things like that. So those are some energies that are going to be out in the universe already. Let's get a clarifying card here for this 5 of Pentacles. One card here, Spirit. Okay, so we are clarifying the 5 of Pentacles with the Empress, which is beautiful to me. That's letting me know that what I'm seeing with these 2 cards actually is the Divine Masculine is really trying to figure out what he is going to be. There are certain things that he wants to manifest, is what I'm seeing here. Kind of like the idealistic life that he would like to have. And he sees that, he knows what that is. He is working, doing what he can to work towards that here in the earthly, on the earthly plane here. I'm just gonna look up something real quick. Sorry. So what I wrote down for the 5 of Pentacles here is that you need help with finances, or what I'm feeling here is that you're doing what the Divine Masculine is doing what he needs to here on the 3D concerning money, finances, job, whatever. And we have here the the Empress. This card's beautiful, by the way. It's gorgeous. Which represents Divine Feminine to me, and I think what I'm getting here is just that he's trying to do these things because he knows his Divine Feminine is there, and he knows that she is at a place to be able to help him to achieve this end piece here of kind of fulfilling all of his goals and dreams. Let's put it that way. I do believe he sees that Divine Feminine is here, and he would like to work with her. So that's good. We're going to move on here to the 2 of Wands, which is just signifying that there's a crossroads, and that your Divine Masculine is going to need to have some pretty strong, they're going to need to be strong on the inside to be able to move ahead. There's going to be things that they're going to deal with. He's got 2 different paths that he can go down here. I'm seeing that his path that he's trying to decide. Sorry. He is trying to learn how to live in both worlds. He's trying to learn how to do what he needs to do here, but then still be able to spiritually do the things in the spiritual realm that he wants to be able to do. Let's say that. And he's capable of doing. But he's capable of doing that through his divine feminine and her ability to, how am I going to put it? Her ability to change certain energies from being here in the 3D and kind of transferring it into a 5D energy, so the universe can use both of their energies together. That's the strongest. At least that's what my guides have told me, is that when you have a twin flame relationship and you are in union together, there are more things that you can accomplish than on the spiritual level together than you can by yourself in the spiritual realm. So it's a lot of work. It's a lot of movement forward. Divine Masculine sees that. He knows that. And I think he's been concerned that it's difficult. It's going to be difficult for him to move through, navigate, I guess. I think that is mainly just coming from his own fears inside. But let's get a clarifying card here for this Two of Wands. Let's clarify a little bit what this Two of Wands is about here in this reading. One card would be great. Spirit, I'll take one card here. Just clarify the Two of Wands for us, please. These came out. I'm going to take the card that is on face down on the bottom, because I feel like that. Oh, there we go. And Ace of Cups. Yeah. So he's really trying to decide. He knows how much work it's going to be. He knows it's not going to be easy. I'm going to peek here. We have Six of Swords and Ten of Cups. So those are great cards. So what that's telling me from this card is the decision that Divine Masculine is going to be needing to make here in this next week. He will make the... I'm going to say he will make the correct decision, but I'm only saying correct because of the fact that with twin flames together, it's helping the universe and upping our frequencies. So, in other words, it's going to be a lot of work, but he has the capability, if he puts trust in his divine feminine and trust in the fact that he's doing what he needs to do here in the 3D, he needs to be able to trust that this Ace of Cups, which essentially is a new beginning, either a new beginning, either a first beginning, let's say, if you were not with your Divine Masculine, but if you are with your Divine Masculine, you might be feeling some new energies coming into the relationship. You may be feeling, as a Divine Feminine, you may be feeling like, oh, there's a lot more you could be doing to help him through this time. But I'm also getting that this is something that he's probably going to have to move through in his own spiritual walk, so he's able to clear out some of his own things, so he has room to be able to let you, Divine Feminine, do the work that you need to do, kind of within his energies, for you guys to be able to present yourself, I guess is the word being told, to the divine. As essentially one being, and we're it. Divine's wanting to see those unions and see how those bonds are, which Divine knows it's the strongest bond that's out there. But I feel like they really, divine needs divine masculine to do their spiritual work also. They know how to do their work here on earth. They're just maybe not quite sure of their next step here to be able to get into this Four of Wands energy. So let's see, Nine of Swords. Let's get a clarifying card here for the Nine of Swords. Sorry, this one flipped over first. So I'm going to take that one, sorry. The World. There we go. So, with this Nine of Swords, you're looking at some pretty strong energies coming in here. And, sorry, I'm just going to peek at one thing here. It's a 9. So, yeah. Divine Masculine's been really, really agonizing over something. Really putting... Spirit's telling me now that they're putting actually too much emphasis on something. I'm not quite sure what. But they're worrying about something way too much. The World has come out as a clarifying card for the Nine of Wands. So what I'm seeing, or what I'm feeling right now, is that this energy of the World card, which is really good. It's like everything manifesting, you reaching your goals, you having the ideal life that you have wanted to have. You're concerned that it's not going to happen, and that you're going to you're going to be like, okay, I'm going to do it. Spirit, I'm listening. I'll do it. And you're doing it, and you're starting to wonder if it's going to be worth it. Because it's not easy. And this is telling you, well, what I'm seeing right here, it's worth it, Divine Masculine. And it's worth it so much so that you could essentially acquire everything that you have ever wanted in your entire life. Whether you believe that those things are real or not, there is the energy that if you, quote unquote, play your cards right, these energies up in this next week are going to be really good for both of you. And let's get a little clarifier here for the Four of Wands. We get one card for the Four of Wands. See what we got here. Four of Wands. Clarifying card for our Four of Wands, please. Card for the Four of Wands. Patience. All right, Spirit. Give me one card for the Four of Wands energy. And this card has come out almost in every single reading I've done since I started my channel. So, this is our Eight of Swords. So, Divine Masculine is feeling stuck. He sees what's possible in the future. Know that it's going to be hard to get to, but he also sees that there is huge possibilities that he could, if he followed this path, have everything he ever wanted in his life. So that's pretty overwhelming, actually, when you about it. And so we have this energy now that comes out, the Eight of Swords. So, unfortunately, some Divine Masculines out there are feeling trapped, and they're feeling like they're not quite sure what to do. But I am seeing that if they're able to figure out how to move through this not quite I guess, owning their spiritual power is kind of what I'm hearing. That if they're able to do that and grasp onto that, that they are going to be able to move through these kind of energies quicker. So we have the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords here in this reading. But I have other really great cards too that are kind of balancing out that energy, so that's good too. I'm going to flip over this last card kind of as a clarifier for our Six of Wands, which is now the Nine of Cups. So I'm just going to look up Six of Wands real quick and we can look at that. Sorry. Let's see. So Six of Wands, I have receiving recognition for a job well done. So he moves through this and he can acquire and obtain the things that he wants to in life. There will be this recognition that comes. People will notice. People will see that your divine masculines have either changed or their lives have changed somehow for the better. And our Nine of Cups energy is actually an awesome energy to have as our overall clarifying card here. Yeah, so our Nine of Cups represents abundance. So in the big picture, we do have our overall here read the energy, which goes along with the fact that divine masculine needs to be trying to work a little bit more in the spiritual realm than he has been. If he's able to do that, there's this Ace of Cups energy that's coming through, brand new beginning, kind of fresh slate. Let's start fresh and move forward with this, because we know this is how we are going to help actually pretty much everybody else here on the planet by doing that and helping to raise everybody's vibrations. I like to draw one of my oracles at the end kind of as an action step. So this is what, this card actually I'm going to ask for Spirit to know what Divine Feminine can be doing as an action to try and find masculine through these energies during this full moon. So we'll ask for some action steps here from Divine about what we can be doing as Divine Feminines to help our Divine Masculines through these energies over this next week. One card here, Spirit. Good. All right, I'll take it. And it falls on the floor. That's okay. Let's see what we have. Oh, it is, nourish the soul. So, Divine Feminines, you need to be nourishing your soul so you are at a good place when your Divine Masculine when he needs to be able to access you on this plane. You need to be able to give him access to that. And you need to nourish your own soul so you can be there for him. He's going to need you in this next week. Quite a bit, I have a feeling. So, there you go. Those are the energies for Divine Masculine for this upcoming full moon. And I'm so glad you guys were here to watch this with me. If you got anything from this, or you know somebody that you think might value this kind of information, go ahead and share with them. If you could like and subscribe to my channel, I would love that also. So, to everybody, blessings, and I guess positive vibes for all the good work that all you guys are going to be working on in the next week or so. So thank you so much. Bye-bye.